Sagittarius, your love is wild, free, and untamed. You don't just fall, you explore, seeking a love that fuels your soul and expands your world. But tell me, is the love you're attracting as passionate and limitless as the love you truly desire? Let's uncover the truth and see who's ready to run beside you and not hold you back. If you're new here, you already know, I should say it differently. If you're here, you already know this isn't a rush reading. The best glow ups happen when we slow down, align, and receive. That's the energy here. But if you're in a hurry, your timestamp is below in the description box. Otherwise, settle in, breathe deep, and let's begin. Welcome back, high vibers, to the Celestial Glow Up. Tonight, we're stepping into the Celestial Love Alchemy experience, where love meets transformation and your heart's deepest desires align with divine timing. Right? Before we dive into your experience, let's set the energy. This is your sacred space, Sagittarius, where your spirit is free, your truth is honored, and your heart is open to limitless possibilities. Tonight I've chosen ginger and turmeric candle for you. Ginger is bold, invigorating, and fuels passion, confidence, and fearless love. While turmeric the golden healer, clears stagnant energy, right? Stagnant energy and restores clarity to your heart. Together, they create a space where love feels expansive, exciting, and completely aligned with your wild, untamed soul. Here, you are free to love without limits. Chase what sets your heart on fire, right? And embrace the adventure ahead. So let's begin. Take a deep breath in and out. Take a deep breath in and out. And repeat after me. I radiate love effortlessly, attracting relationships that honor and cherish me. Sagittarius, before love can truly set you free, self-love must be your anchor. Let's uncover what your heart truly needs this month. Okay? Sag, your love is passionate, adventurous, and limitless. But right now, the universe is asking, do you give yourself the same excitement, freedom, and care that you seek in others? If your heart feels restless or your desires unfulfilled, it's time to start within. Because self-love, or I should say because the self-love you crave begins with the way you love yourself. Okay? So let's start the self-love reflection part of this whole experience. Okay? What self-love lesson is most important for you, Sagittarius, this month? One card, please, Spirit. One card, Spirit. Boundaries. You got boundaries are love. Saying no to what doesn't honor you creates space for what does. So your self-love lesson this month is boundaries, to create boundaries, okay? That's important. Okay? Saying no to what doesn't honor you, right? Whatever's not serving you, say no to it. Create those boundaries, right? Because that is self-love, by having boundaries. Now let's see, how is your self-worth influencing the romantic energy around you, Sagittarius, right? Because how we feel about ourselves radiates that romantic energy that's around us. It's all energy, but right now we're talking about the romantic energy. All right. One card, please, Spirit. Already, you got vibrational love. Vibrational love. Love is not a search. It's a frequency. I align with daily, which is important. This is your self-worth energy. Okay? This is how your self-worth is influencing your energy. Do you align? Are you searching for the love? Right? Boundaries of love. So this is letting me know when I see boundaries of love and searching for love, vibrational love is maybe you're around people. Maybe you could be around people who no longer serve you or whatever, and you're not creating those boundaries for them because you just want to be around them. Are you searching for love and not aligning with it? Right? We'll see as the experience goes on. Right? We'll see. But let's see what's blocking you from fully embracing your own self-love. And the self-love is you creating boundaries and you not searching for love and understanding that you have to align with it. And by aligning with it, that's creating boundaries and having love for yourself. Right? So let's see what's blocking you. What's blocking you from doing this, Sag? Let's see. One card, please, Spirit. What's blocking you, Sagittarius, is the thought of you have to release the scarcity mindset in love, right? There is no shortage of love, only a need to open up to receive it. Do you feel as if that you're not going to get love? Like nobody is going to love me, right? Is that why you're being around people and you need to create boundaries and not just dealing with people even if they don't serve you, right? Doing things that doesn't make you feel good, but you're just doing it because you don't have boundaries and learning how to say no to things that doesn't serve you. This is why this came up. Love is not a search, right? Are you searching like, oh my God, am I not gonna get it? You just gotta align with it every single day, okay? So what's blocking you from fully embracing your own love is thinking that it's not gonna happen. Thinking that there is no love out there. Thinking that it's not for you, right? This is what's blocking you. There is no shortage in love. Only a need to open up to it. And you open up to it by creating those boundaries within yourself and pouring love into yourself. That will help you release the scarcity mindset and embrace your own self-love. Okay? Now that we've looked at the whole self-love reflection, now we can move on to the love you're attracting. Okay? We're going to take a glimpse at the love you're unconsciously calling into your life, right? But before we do that, let's see what kind of romantic energy is currently surrounding you, right? Because how we feel about ourselves will let us know what energy we're radiating, right? So let's see what kind of romantic energy is currently surrounding you, Sagittarius. One card, please, Spirit. You got the sulfur. Oops. You got the sulfur purge. The energy, the energy that's surrounding you when the sulfur purge come out, let me know, it's detoxifying, right? It's a detoxifying romantic energy that's around you. That's the energy that you're in right now. Maybe because you need to, since you need to detox these people out of your life and create those boundaries and not look for love and realize you're aligning with it and releasing that scarcity mindset, which is why you're radiating in a detoxifying energy, romantic energy. Okay? Let's see what type of partner that you are unconsciously calling in, being that you're in this detoxifying romantic energy, right? What kind of partner is Sag unconsciously calling in? One card, please, Spirit. We got the barrier. Okay. Oops. You got the barrier. Now, this is all about restrictive, right? The person you're unconsciously calling in is restrictive. A love that feels blocked or guarded, right? This person is either blocked or guarded, right? That you're in this detoxifying. Since you're trying to detoxify, you're calling in a love that is restrictive, right? Look at this. You're like, yeah, detoxifying. You're taking away, like you're letting go of the mask, right? Of the mask of saying yes and not having boundaries and not loving on yourself and thinking that love is going to happen. You're letting that go. You're detoxifying that, right? You're letting it go, which means you're calling in, because you still need to work on this, right? You're calling in a love that's real protective, real restrictive, right? Right. This is the energy that you're calling in, right? Protection and boundaries are necessary, right? To preserve your energy, sometimes we need to do that. You need to protect yourself from external forces to maintain clarity and strength. So the person you could be calling in is somebody you need to. This could be another lesson for you. We're going to see as the experience unfolds. This person is in protective mode, right? Well, they're in protective mode. But at the same time, could this be like, we're going to see. What do you mean, Spirit? Huh? Could it be you need to protect yourself from this particular person? Let's see as we go. We're going to see. Okay, so now that we know the kind of energy that you're unconsciously calling in, the partner, somebody who's in real protective mode, right? That's the mode that they're in. How does your current self-love journey, let's see how this affects the quality of this relationship, right? We're going to let's use this deck, right? One card, please, Spirit. Solar nourishment ritual. That's what you got out. Eat at least one meal. Eat at least one meal outside or near natural light to absorb the sun's healing energy. So the quality of the relationship you're attracting, you got the barrier right here, which is somebody who's real protective, right? Solar nourishment, they're going to be in need of nourishment. And you're detoxifying, which means you're also in need of nourishment, right? Eat at least one meal outside or near natural light to absorb the sun's healing energy. Yeah. Your current self-love journey affects the quality of relationships. So the fact that you are in this love scarcity mindset, that you need love, you're looking for love out there, you feel like love is not going to happen for you, so maybe you're shut off to love. You also need to align with love, right? And then you need to have boundaries. This person right here is in protective mode. Maybe they didn't have boundaries, which is why they're in protective mode, right? Solar nourishment is here, meaning the both of y'all is in need of that nourishment. Okay, so both of y'all, we're gonna yeah, yeah. Sag, the love you attract mirrors the way you embrace yourself, right? It just does. Are you calling in passion and adventure? See her? And the love that fuels your soul, or is it uncertainty keeping true connection at distance? Remember, love isn't about chasing. You're right, it's not. It's not about chasing. It's about flow. The energy you embody, right, sets the path long before love ever arises, right? Let's move on to relationship dynamics, okay? This is for if you're in a relationship, we'll look at the shifts happening within your connection. And if you're seeking love, let's see what the universe is preparing for you, right? So let's start with is that flame going out? What's going on here? Oh no, it's still burning. It's still burning. Okay. For me to look at the flame, like is somebody like, is your flame dying out? Let's see. All right. Let's see. What do you need to release to attract a healthier love connection? One card, please, Spirit. What does Sag need to release to attract a healthier love connection? Self-compassion break. You got to give yourself some self-compassion. You probably haven't been doing this. Yep, you haven't been doing this. If a friend was struggling like you, what would you say to them? Now say it to yourself. You need that self-compassion. If you have friends, family members, anybody you're close to and they're going through something, they're struggling, are you pouring it all into them, trying to help them get past that? But when it comes to yourself, you're not doing that? It seems that might be the case, right? So you need to have that self-compassion break for yourself, inwardly. Talk to yourself nicely. Let it be known that you're going through a detoxifying energy. Love is out there for you. And the way you will find that love, that person for you, is to pour that love within yourself and set boundaries, right? Set boundaries for yourself. Have compassion for yourself. So whatever you are struggling with, say that to yourself as if you were that compassionate friend, but you're saying it to yourself to heal yourself, okay? And by you healing this, you'll be able to attract a healthier love connection, okay? Let's see what unexpected lesson will love teach you this month, okay? All right, something unexpected lesson love is going to teach you this month, Sag. One card, Spirit. You got the volcanic ash ritual. Now, when she come out, this is all about transformation, right? This is all about transformation. Now, this is when we just have the self-compassion, right? Telling yourself this. You are in a detoxifying, as I told you, romantic energy. All of this, you see, she's walking away from this. This doesn't serve her, right? This is where she was, and she's walking away and she has her light, right? She's walking away and she still has her light. Her light is still glowing. It's not dim. It's bright. You see how beautiful she looks? She went through all of this and she's walking away with it. She's walking away from it. Okay? Okay. So if you're in a connection right now, or your relationship might be going through a period of intense turmoil, right? It could be going through that if you're in one. Right? And the question you can ask yourself is, will you allow the chaos, right? Because it's chaos right now. Will you allow the chaos to clear away past hurts and start fresh? Are you willing to detoxify and let it go, right? Depending on what it is that you went through, right? Or what it is that the person did or y'all were going through together. Or are you going to avoid the necessary destruction and stay stuck in old patterns? Because what it looks like to me is this person right here is walking away. They're walking away from that. They don't want to feel drained and overwhelmed or caught into the aftermath of chaos, right? And emotional destruction. They don't want that. And this person, it could be you, is on the verge, like you're ready to embrace the process of clearing away the old. That's what it's looking like to me. Like maybe you passed that. You're no longer there. That you're in the process of clearing away the old and trusting that the storm is making space for new opportunities to grow, which is why you're detoxifying. You're in that detoxifying energy. Okay? So what love is teaching you this month is to clear out the old. Clear it out. Really sit there and go through it. Like she had to pass by this. She had to go through this. She had to walk around and get around it. She had to go through this. Right? And when she came out, she still has her light. Look how beautiful. She came out gracefully. Which will you do the same? Go ahead and set those boundaries. Go ahead and realize love is for you and talk nicely to yourself, not only to other people, because you deserve that. You are light. Look, you got light here. You are light. But right here, you see all these clouds? That needs to go. This has to go. You need to detoxify. Okay? That's the lesson. Whether you are in a connection, you're seeking a connection, or you're just doing this love within yourself. Okay? That's the message that love will teach you this month. Now we're going to see what shift is happening in your current or future relationship. Let's see the shift that's going on right now. All right? What shift is going on in Sag, current or future relationship, Spirit? One card, please. You got the anti-pollution prophet. The shift that's going on right now. Now, when the anti-pollution prophet come out, this is clarifying. This is all this about. It's clarifying. See all this that's going around? But it's one right here. And this is clarifying right here. Okay? This is like the shift that's going on right now in your current or future relationship. You want to ask yourself, are you ignoring the slow buildup of negativity in your relationship? If you're in one, it's like negativity going around, you're trying to ignore it, you're in denial. Or will you take action before it clouds your connection? Are you willing to go ahead and address it with that person you are with? Whatever negativity that's going on within that relationship, right? Go ahead and tackle it now before it gets worse. Or in a future relationship, because every relationship have, some kind of, ups and downs. Every relationship does. This is asking you when meet that future person, when y'all do have that, right? That, go through that ups and downs, depending on what it is. Are you not even depending? You want to make sure that you're taking it head on and you are providing clarity to yourself, to the relationship, and asking these questions like, what's going on, right? You want to find that out, that negativity. You want to wash that away. And then you'll find out for yourself what your next step is. If you are single and you're not looking for anyone, this is a love experience we're talking about. But if you're single, you want to look at that love within yourself. Is there certain things about yourself that you don't want to pay attention to, you don't want to deal with, you don't want to go through it? Because when you go through, look how beautiful she looked. She went through it and she came out looking beautiful. You don't want to go through it, right? You could be feeling like drained, right? Or unsure, but something feels off, right? You just feel like something is off, right? And what you need is clarity, awareness, and clarity, awareness, and the ability, I should say, to protect your energy from unseen stressors, right? From unseen things, right? Energies, mindset shifts, all these kind of things. You want to clear it, right? This is what's happening in your current or future connection. You need to clarify, right? A bond rooting in awareness and higher understanding, right? That evokes a relationship that purifies and elevates. So remember that, right? Go ahead and talk about whatever it is that's going on within that relationship, because when you do, you get more awareness within that relationship, within yourself, and it's a higher understanding. And when you go on, if you do choose to stay in that relationship, when you go on to your next one, you'll be able to bring that with you, that whole lesson that you've learned. And if you stay in that together and it's something y'all can go through it together, then y'all both will have that awareness and higher understanding, right? And by you doing that together, that evokes a relationship, like I said, that purifies and elevates together. Okay? This is the both of y'all. This is you over here. And this is the shift. Okay. Sag, love is teaching you balance, right? It's showing you where to run free, right? Where to slow down and where to open yourself, right? Clarity. Where to open yourself up. Where to open yourself to something truly meaningful. If your heart has been wandering, right? Searching or questioning, know that the answers they're already unfolding, right? Naturally and effortlessly, just as they're meant to. Let's move on to the intimacy and passion section. This is where we're going to explore physical chemistry, sensual connection, and attraction energy, all on your future or prior connection, future or current connection, okay? Let's see what your future partner natural sexual energy is, or it could be your current. Maybe you just got in this relationship and you don't know. But let's see what your future or current or current sexual energy is. We're going to use this deck. Too many. Okay. One card, please, Spirit. Breath and movement. Okay. Move your body with your breath. Inhale as you lengthen, right? As you lengthen, and exhale as you release. Okay. Now, your future or current person, sexual energy is Sag, is like It's wild. Breath and movement. It's wild. You Spirit just said, so what, we get drunk. I don't know. So what, we smoke weed. So I'm just saying, we're just having fun. We don't care who sees. So what, we go out. That's how it's supposed to be. Living young, wild, and free. All right, now. Okay. So apparently that's the sexual energy they're in. They're wild. And I think that's great for your whole adventurous spirit, but they also in protective mode. So let's see what that's about. But that's great that they're in that wild and you're in that adventurous spirit, right? That's the natural sexual energy that they're in. They like to do a lot of staring, okay? Whether they're staring at you, they just stare a lot. They like to stare a lot. They just like to do it. Okay, so know that. Let's move on to what turns your future partner on mentally and physically. Let's go to the mentally deck. They might want to stare at you. Definitely. I mean, people like the eye contact. Not everybody. Some people like eye contact when, in the do. This person is going to stare, like not want to lose eye contact at all during the whole doing the do. Okay, but let's see what turns on your future partner mentally. One card, please, Spirit. All right, I got two. That was pretty quick. We got luxury mindset. Ooh, I'm gonna have to pull a card on this one. Luxury mindset upgrade. Step into the version of you who already has everything you desire. Okay. So this person mentally, they have that whole luxurious mindset, and they like somebody who has that same mindset as well, right? This turns them on. So if you're into somebody who, and luxury doesn't automatically mean as far as like spending large sums of money, right? It doesn't automatically mean that. It just defines on what luxury means to you and what it means to that particular person, okay? But they like that. Step into the version of you who already has everything you desire. So your higher self. This is something that really turns this future person on. So however you envision your higher self, go ahead and step into that, because that's what this person is attracted to. Let me see this one. We got the release and burn ritual. Write down any stress, fear, or doubt, then rip it up or burn it safely. This will come out. This will come out together. So this is what, okay. You need to go ahead and do a release and burn ritual, right? Write down any stress, fear, anything that doubt, and rip it up and burn it safely. When you release and burn that, lets that energy go, and that will help you align with your higher self, which is what they're attracted to, this luxury mindset upgrade. I'm going to go ahead and pull a card over here in the Ultimate Indulgence deck. Let's see something. Let me just get a card really quick to see, since we got the luxury mindset upgrade, what this person might want you to do, like to really embody this whole higher self, like, because they like the whole luxury mindset. They like the whole luxury mindset. That's what turns them on. So let's see what's something you can do to help you embody this even more. All right, pull a card from this. One card, please, Spirit, from the Ultimate Indulgence deck. Okay, you got the hot stone massage. Okay. You got the hot stone massage. Now you can go ahead and do this for yourself to really embody your higher self. Or maybe when you meet this person and you really do like them and y'all align really well, y'all can go and get the hot stone massage together, because they do like the whole luxury mindset. They love it. Okay, but make sure you tackle the whole release and burn ritual. This is what turns them on mentally. Okay, having that higher self. Right? Envisioning your higher self and operating as your higher self. Okay, now let's see what turns them on physically, but go ahead and take care of that hot stone massage. Okay, let's see what turns your partner on mentally. I mean, that was mentally, physically. One card, please, Spirit. We got the sunset stretch. Unwind with a deep stretch. Somebody's on a motorbike as they go past over here. You don't really hear that much. This person, oh my God, this just, okay, Spirit. So this person could have a motorbike, you know, either way. They might want you to ride on the back of their motorcycle. Make sure it's safe. They might want you to ride on the back of your motorcycle. They might, some women, I'm just throwing it out there, like to have on, you know, certain pants. Even though you're supposed to wear pants, but someone likes to wear shorts on a motorcycle. Uh, they like, they like unwind with a deep stress session at the end of the day to restore balance. This person likes to look at your butt. That's what they like to do. So the whole motorcycle thing with your butt out, whatever. They don't want, now let's not forget they're in this protective energy. They don't want nobody looking at it. They only want to look at it, right? So even though you're on the back of the motorcycle and they like you there, and maybe you want to show your butt, I don't know, like sit a certain way, I don't know. They don't like everybody looking. They only want to be the one to look, which is, you know, which is good, right? They are wild. They do like the whole, you know, doing a lot of different things, but they don't want everybody looking at it. Only they want to do it. So they're very protective. They're in that protective energy. Okay? So that's what turns them on, right? And when I say your bum, your butt, it doesn't have to be huge. You don't have, it could be small, it could be big. It doesn't matter. They just like it, right? That's it. You know, they just like looking at it. It turns them on. So now let's go on to how does your partner or future partner feel about you intimately, right? Let's work on that, Sag. Let's see how they feel about you, current or future partner, intimately. One card, please, Spirit. Ooh. You got the royal jelly. They want to nourish you. Intimately. They like that. Okay, so they love that you're wild, free-spirited. They like that kind of energy, right? Being with you feels electrifying, and they crave the way they crave the way you turn intimacy into like an experience of discovery and pleasure. It's sweet, like honey, the royal jelly. They like that. All right. All right, now we're going to move on to what kind of physical chemistry will you experience in your current or next relationship. Now, when I say physical chemistry, this means when y'all doing a do, when y'all in the bedroom, whether it be the bedroom on a motorcycle, in this case, in the motorcycle, in the garage, wherever it is, okay? This is what we're going to talk about. We're going to go in depth on this part. Okay, Spirit, let me get a couple of cards for this, please. Let's put this here. This is both of y'all, and then like that. A couple of cards. I'll put this here. A couple of cards, please, Spirit. What kind of physical chemistry will Sag experience in their next or current relationship? Okay. All right. It's going to be like illusory, right? It's going to be good, right? They might even like to do it in front of the mirror. I told you they like the whole staring thing. Staring on the mirror. All right now. They're going to want to be wild and free with you. I don't know. If you're adventurous, right, Sag? So they might be into a little bit, like they're gonna want to dominate you. Okay, they're gonna want to dominate you. Oh my God, we're about to get into it. Okay, Spirit, they're gonna want to dominate you, open you up. Doesn't matter if it's masculine or feminine. This is what they're gonna want to do. OMG, that is a lot, Spirit. Okay. This is a lot. I said they're going to want to dominate you, open you up, and I don't even, oh my Lord. They're going to want to make you, oh God. They're going to want to make you cream, okay? Okay, next card, please. This person is, all right. They're going to make cream. But you're real delicate to them. You're delicate to them. They like that. All right. You're delicate down there. You're delicate to them. This person could have a mustache as well, like a thick one. Oh. Something you thought, let's say, just saying, this person telling me maybe a certain position, certain things wouldn't make you, in their words, cream, right? Certain positions, this person is going to make you do that. It's going to make you bloom or do, they're saying they're going to make you bloom. Like, they're going to be able to to do that for you. You don't even have to worry. That's like how they say, for an example, you know how people say, like, I don't know, like, in the desert you won't find, there's water there, but let's say they say in the desert there's no water there or something like that. This person's the kind of person saying, well, I'll make water appear there. If you find they're really wholeheartedly like going for it, like gunning for it, like, no, this is what's going to happen. So this whole creaming situation, every time I say it, they're feeling like whatever wild and free and adventurous thing y'all doing, if you feel like you can't do it, they're going to make you do it, and you're going to be really excited and have a good time, because at the end of the day, they're here to protect you, and you're very delicate to them. But one more card. One more card. One more card, please, Spirit. This person could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. They're going to be very protective. You got the sun-kissed warning. They're going to be very protective. Very protective. A little cautionary. This is a lesson right here, something to pay attention to. This person energy, nice. They're going to, like, you know, when it comes to this, they're going to be very protective of you, like you a lot, want to look at your butt, want to be wild and adventurous with you. But when I say cautionary, because there's something, you see their eyes, they like to stare. It's something within them, right? It could be something small. It could, you know, I'm not feeling nothing like crazy, but it's something there. It's just something. You see these clouds here, right? This could just definitely be a lesson for you as far as when it comes to your boundaries, right? Maybe there's certain things you may do, you're willing to do or may not want to do. This person does love, like I told you, the luxury idea, like you having your higher self, right? They love that. But remember, people mirror us. You did get this mirror out. It's all about illusory, right? There is an illusion. There's something here, right? There is something here. This person, as well is in the mindset of a scarcity mindset when it comes to love. This same person. So you want to be cautious around that. Understand that. Okay? Okay, we're done with that part. Let's move on to what deeper sensual experience your future person is craving with you. All right, sensual. What's that deeper sensual experience they're craving with you? One card, please, Spirit. Okay, that's a lot of cards. Just two. I'll take them. All right, this person understands. This is what they're craving for you. It says you deserve consistency, not confusion. If someone loves feel like a guessing game, it's not love, it's a lesson, which is true. Like I said, this is cautionary. This person could be a lesson for you. But this doesn't feel like, maybe, we're not sure, maybe it could be a guessing game or not. This person, like I told you, is very protective of you. They're protective of their own feelings. They do like all these things. And we got, your standards are not too high. The right love will naturally meet them without force or compromise. Okay, so your future person, the energy that they're craving for you, like I told you, they want these. All right, let's get this good, Spirit. Okay. Your standards are not high enough. which is why they like the whole luxury mindset. They want you like in your higher self. Your standards are not high enough. They want you to have them higher to be in this whole luxury mindset, right? They understand you deserve consistency, which is something that this person is saying they're willing to give you. But this person comes off to me, this energy, right? It's coming off as a little bit controlling, right? That's the energy it's giving. If someone feels like, if someone else feels like a guessing game, it's not love, it's a lesson. This person, you got the warning here, you got the clouds here, this person could be a lesson for you. Even though they exude the whole luxury mindset, having fun, having free, doing all these kind of things, the little cautionary thing right here, it's just cautionary, is this person could be controlling. And that just basically goes back to you and boundaries, which you are willing to say yes and no to, and sticking with it and understanding it and being okay with saying no, right? And not feeling that love is in scarcity, like you're not gonna meet, like you're not gonna get it. This person is like that, which is why they are like that, which is why they probably will allow you to do a lot of different things. You know what I mean? They probably won't have boundaries themselves when it comes to certain things. Not everything, certain things. They probably won't have boundaries when it comes to you, but they're going to be like this on you, like holding you tight. That's how I feel like that's how they would be. Okay? Yeah. Let's see how you, Sag, can embrace your sensuality more fully, right? How can you really go into your whole sensuality? How can you embrace this? Right? They're craving this. Spirit is also saying like, they long for like your uninhabited spirit, right? The wild, unrestricted passion, a spontaneous intimacy, and right in the sensual moments that feel like a thrilling escape. They like that, and they don't want nobody else to experience that. I hear that. One card, please. How can you fully embrace your sensuality more, Sag? One card, please. You can fully embrace it more by doing a mental detox. Yeah, this is all about that. Reduce unnecessary mental clutter. Today, no doom scrolling, no overthinking. Which goes into the whole, as we said in the beginning of this whole experience, of the whole detoxifying energy. This is just goes right back in it. Clarities, detoxifying. All of this is just detoxifying energy that you're in, which is why this person was bringing in a more clarifying. They're here to clarify certain things while you're detoxifying, clarify what it is that you're going through within your own self-love and within relationships. Okay? Sagittarius, I should say. Could you be, this is a question to ask yourself, could you be embracing embracing a love as boundless as your spirit, right? Love for you is not about confinement, right? Confinement. It's about adventure, a journey of passion, freedom, and expansion. It's the spark that ignites the excitement, right? The connection that fuels your soul, the kind of love that evokes and grows without restriction, right? True intimacy isn't about feeling tied down. It's about finding someone who runs beside you, who embraces your wild heart and matching your fearless spirit. The love you seek is one that excites, inspires, and allows you honestly to be fully unapologetically you. That's what it is. Let's bring this home, Sag, okay? Let's see what action you could take to align with the self-love, to align with the love you truly desire, okay? Let's see what's the best way for you, Sagittarius, to enhance your self-love and romantic magnetism. One card, please, Spirit. One thing you could do is divine timing over desperation. You got this, you got a lot of this. See, back to the whole boundaries thing, right? Saying no to a long doesn't create space for what does. Look, Forcing love leads to suffering. Allowing love flows when you're truly ready to receive it. You have another one that said about receiving it right here. Release the scarcity mindset right here in love. You see, there's no shortage of love, only a need to open up to receive it. You got to open up to receive this love. This person's in protection energy, as I said before, and they are going through the same thing as far as when it comes to the, where is it? As far as when it comes to the whole scarcity and love, which is why y'all both in the beginning, I told you needed nourishment. Yeah, both need that. Okay, so this person is in like real protection. I got you, holding you real tight, right? To make sure nothing happens, I guess, to this whole relationship with y'all. But hopefully they're not sending out same as you, right? Right now, that whole divine timing over desperation. No, I'm not saying you desperate, but if you're looking like, oh my God, when is it gonna happen? When is it gonna happen? You're sending that frequency into the universe of desperation. Because when you say you don't have it, the universe is going to continue to give you what you don't have. Once you work on what you need and within yourself, it will eventually give you what you need because you already have that, right? So the best way for you to enhance your self-love and romantic magnetism is to just understand that everything happens in divine timing. To love yourself, to nurture yourself, and to do all these other things that we talked about in the beginning of this experience, right? And when you do that, aligned love will flow to you when you're truly ready to receive it, right? Let's close this out, right? Let's see what divine message does the universe have for you right now, for your love life right now, right? One card, please, Spirit. Yep, you got a lot of, this is nourishment. You got the Hydration Priestess. Now, when the Hydration Priestess come out, this is all about replenishing, right? Replenishing and nourishment, hydration, right? That's what this is about. Right now, you could be feeling like you are like yearning for something, like yearning for a deeper connection. You want some care, like that's what you're yearning for. You're emotionally parched, right? But you got to give that to yourself, right? A relationship should pour into you as much as you pour into it, right? And also yourself. Are you being emotionally replenished if you are in a relationship, right? Or when you go into your future relationship, you want to make sure that you are replenished emotionally. Or are you constantly running on empty, right? That's when we come back to the whole, where is it at? Boundaries of love, right? This is important. When you understand that, then when you understand that, you'll finally be able to give yourself that deep replenishment you need, right? Or if you don't do that, right? If you continue just going with anybody and don't pay attention to any of this within yourself, then you'll continue running on reserves until burnout again. And then burnout will force you to stop by emotionally giving to everybody else and not creating those boundaries for yourself. Yeah, you hear that horn? That's something like an alert. Pay attention to that. That's something you really need to get onto. Also, somebody, you could be in need of drinking more water, okay? Internally, you can, if you don't like the taste of just regular water, go ahead and add on some lemon, ginger, mint into your water to infuse it to make it taste better. Just remember that ginger could give you I can't even get the word out. Ginger could, oh my God. It's a blood thinner. Thank you. There we go. Ginger is a blood thinner. So definitely drink you some more water and internally. And you might need some, make sure you put some more ice in your face down externally. Okay? So as far as when it comes to the universal love, the message the universe has for your love life is to replenish yourself. And the more you can replenish yourself when you get into a relationship, or if you're in a relationship, you want to make sure you're replenishing the relationship and they are replenishing you, right? It's give and take, but definitely pour into yourself. It's very important, okay? You can't be pouring into somebody else, right? Pouring and pouring. And then before you know it, it's empty. What are you giving yourself, right? Make sure you're setting in boundaries and loving on yourself as well. Okay. Sag, your love story is one of passion, for sure, freedom, and infinite possibilities. You know, the universe understands, right, that right now that you need more. You need more healing. You need more hydration. You need more nourishment. You need more love within yourself, right? Love begins within. When you embrace your own wild spirit, right, the world mirrors that same boundless energy back to you. When you stand confidently in self love, the right love finds you, expansive, adventurous, and destined to grow with you. This person right here is cool if you want to go ahead and see. Like I said, it's cautionary, something for you to think about, right? It's up to you. All right. Yep, still burning. As we continue, I should say, or as we close this reading, let the warmth of this candle remind you, Sag, okay? You are worthy. You are magnetic. And you are love itself. Love isn't something you chase. It's something you experience. The question is, are you attracted to someone who honors your freedom while fueling your passion? This month, the universe is guiding you towards deeper clarity in love. It's time to embrace the connection that aligns with your wild, untamed heart.